Good morning. I'm starting today with a very hearty breakfast because I have back-to-back meetings and I have some running around to do during lunch. So I think for lunch I'm just going to have the rest of the watermelon. But I have cherry juice. It's the tart cherry juice, which actually has so many wonderful properties. If you have not tried it, please try it. This is the larger container. They do come in smaller individual serve containers. This is a 32 ounce. It has no added sugar. It's all from real cherries, and yeah, it's delicious. So cherries, now tart cherries, have natural anti-inflammatory properties. It's also a wonderful drink to have before going to bed because they have a natural chemical that helps you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer without any chemicals. So I'm gonna have my 8 or so ounces, and because this is just, I'm the only one who drinks this in the house, I would drink right out of the container, so not a problem. So I have meatball leftovers from Saturday night? Yeah, Saturday night. It's the chicken, spinach, and some kind of cheese, and again, we didn't have the packaging, so I don't remember completely. Sunny side up eggs, a biscuit that's left over from the strawberry shortcakes that I made the last couple of nights, or last few nights actually. And as you could see, there's a lot of meatballs because I warmed them all up because I'm going to share with the 3 four-legged kids that are standing behind me. So I'm going to eat mine first because that's the way I prefer it. I don't like to feed them as I'm eating because then they start to beg. Of course, Paulie completely undermines that and he feeds them as he's eating. So, but the only thing I could do is have control over what I'm responsible for. So I'm going to eat my breakfast, my very hearty, full breakfast. And then I'll probably save 5 or 6 of these for the dogs, including the Cheech, because she loves chicken. And of course Moses has always been by my side. Even when I cook, he's in the kitchen waiting just in case mommy gives him something. And I do give him stuff when I prep, especially vegetables. So I'm going to go enjoy my breakfast. I've already been out to see the coop. I can't say that I'm exactly seeing a difference in the flies. I didn't see any flies by the garbage cans, which is where I hung up the third of the 3 bags. But we'll see. I think this is just going to be something I'm going to need to witness over time. And then as I was thinking, we have never really, I don't remember seeing flies in front of our house, like on our front porch. And that might be because we have those 2 disco balls there, so I'm not sure whether my guess at having something reflective in the water helps because of, we'll see. I'm going to conduct the experiment's going to be conducted over the course of a few days because I really want to have some quantifiable results. No, it's not an actual study, but I want it to be more than just, I put it up and I don't see a fly for 5 minutes. So I'm going to go enjoy this while it's warm, and I will check in with you periodically throughout the day. I have to run out and get chicken food, the grown hen food, and dog food, which I have $3 off of the dog food that they eat, and 10% off at Petco, so I might do that during lunch. Yeah, I'll have to coordinate that. I have to check my calendar if there's no lunchtime meetings. Who schedules lunchtime meetings? Probably the same people who schedule 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. meetings. Slightly inconsiderate, but that's okay. Alright, see you in a few. So I needed to treat the dogs today, so I decided to actually put the stickers right in my Filofax. And this is the one that I use as a wallet. It's the Metropole in black. And treated all 3 dogs, both the heartworm and flea and tick. I have to find the cat. I haven't seen her this morning. Oh no, I did see her when I fed her this morning. So I have to treat her as well. And since I didn't want to keep the stickers in my Filofax, I just put them on the same date for the upcoming months. And then I looked at one of my towers right here. And in that drawer, I found my little Kinder Egg stamp, and it's RU, which is Russian, and it says Привет, which means hi. And I know I have a couple of others in the bucket of Kinder toys that we have. But this one I just kept out on my desk. So there's my little privet. So I have to run over, I think we're all set on the dog food until this weekend actually. I just refilled the canister that we keep in the kitchen, so we still have, I never leave the big canister completely empty, and that's in the mudroom. That way if I find that the canister in the kitchen's empty, I could still at least feed the dogs that day. So I think I'm going to wait until this weekend to run over to the store, because it's in Manchester. It's not as convenient for me as to run out to Agway, which is like 4 blocks away, 3 blocks away. So, and then the other thing that I have on my little list to do today is poach UPS buttons off of my husband's uniforms, which I already started, and I'm going to keep them in this little container. So when he loses a button, because the uniforms that go back to UPS, they get incinerated. You have to return all the uniforms that you receive in order for them not to get into anyone's hands who should not have them, because you can't buy them anywhere. They're given to you. The only thing you can buy is UPS socks, and you have to be an employee to buy them. And if you wear shorts, you have to buy UPS logo socks. Actually, I have to buy probably some more socks. So I'm going to pack up all of those uniforms for him to take to work, maybe tomorrow, to drop off, because that would be a lot less of a hassle, because he keeps putting on uniforms in the morning that are ripped or, just totally trashed, because I've washed everything for them to go back, which is kind of silly because they get, burnt up anyway, but I just don't feel like, I feel kind of icky giving them back dirty uniforms. So that's what I'm going to do throughout the day. I'm just going to grab a shirt. I think there's a couple of buttons on the back of the shorts too that I could grab off as well. And then I updated my little pantry list. I still have not picked up peanut oil, and we're out of tuna and canned mushrooms, and I think we're down to 1 package of spaghetti, which is very unusual for us. So I'm going to check to see who has any pasta on sale this week. Maybe I can stock up that way. And yeah, getting prepared, planning. I'm not sure what we're having for dinner tonight. We have chili leftovers. Oh, that steak I have to marinate. So I'll do that later on. I'll just put it in a Ziploc bag with some garlic, oil, olive oil, salt, black pepper, and maybe grill them outside on the grill. It's getting a tiny little bit humid. I don't know if we're supposed to get rain. Oh, it is supposed to rain tomorrow. That's why I have a headache. I don't know if anyone else experiences this, but whenever there's barometric pressure changes, like when a storm is coming in, I can always feel it in my head first, and my dad gets horrible headaches, and I'm pretty sure Mom mentioned this morning that he had a nasty headache this morning already. So that's what I have to do for the next, few hours. It's not like that's the only thing I'm doing. I'm doing that like in between everything else. So there were 3 eggs this morning already, 3 brown eggs. So we're waiting on a green and 1 more brown. We may or may not get it. We'll see. I have not seen any evidence of the bags for the fly prevention working. But again, time will tell. And yeah, I think it's time for watermelon. It's almost noon. Lunchtime. Yeah. I'm going to eat my lunch on my desk because I'm going to run out during actual lunch, so I can get some stuff done. So I have a report that I have to hit off at noon exactly, or 1 after. So I'm going to do that and then run over to Agway to pick up the chickens' food so I can mix that for them for the week, along with the cracked corn. I have to remember to pick up some oyster shells as well while I'm there. And maybe check out to see if there's any lemon verbena, because I have not been able to find it, and I really want to put it in the herb raised bed. So I'm going to enjoy this yumminess, cold and refreshing, and I am absolutely going to eat that whole thing. No problems whatsoever. Yummy. Oh, and the dogs ate like, I think, 6 of the meatballs. Devoured them. So I'm glad that I warmed everything up at once, so they enjoyed it as well. Who wants to go for a ride? Mushy, you want to go for a ride? Who wants to go? Who wants to go? Who wants to go for a ride? Are you saying me? Me. Let's go. Okay, I like that girl's purple hair. But perhaps not what she's wearing. But I like the hair. I had just enough time to run out and pick up the chicken food. And for anyone who thinks that we have free eggs, yes, the eggs don't cost us money out of pocket to get the eggs, but to make the eggs, it costs egg layer crumbles, 50-pound bag, $14. Oyster shells, 3.2 cubic feet of pine shavings. So yeah, just dropped 26 bucks. And oh, I also got this spinach, climbing red stem spinach. I've never seen it, but I'm kind of interested. Let's see. Germination 10 to 14 days. Fast growing vines, once established in the weather warm, supply sturdy support. So yeah, what I think I might do is plant it in the cucumber pots. I have the trellising behind it, so that's something I'll do later. It actually looks like it's gonna rain. The sun's kind of peeking in and out. So I have a meeting which I need to collaborate on, so won't be able to multitask while I'm doing that. And yeah, I ate all that watermelon. Moses helped me with a few of the pieces, and he drank all the juices from the bottom of the pan. So, yep, that is done. I love crossing stuff off my list. Now I can go and check those things off. Let's see. Chicken food. And I'll have to add the fact that I picked up shavings as well. So I thought I'd come out, take care of the chickens, mix their food, brought them a fan out, spoiled girls, and plant my spinach. So I have a few of the paper towel rolls, toilet paper rolls already with soil in them. And I wonder if there's anyone who would like these bush cucumbers, because I can only plant so many. Chester, no. 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 All done. All done. All done. Sheesh. Sorry. So, and these are pretty big seeds, so I'm going to plant probably 2 in each one of these, and then the rest I'll just put in one of the little seedling trays. I should probably post these if anybody wants to swing by and pick some up, or a local. It would be a shame to let them go to waste or throw them out. But I certainly can't grow all these, and look, they need to go in the ground because their leaves are turning yellow. They definitely need to be in more soil. So I'm going to plant these, cover them with a little bit of soil, and then water them in. Hello, Moses. Hi. You're the only one who hasn't talked in today's video yet. We've heard the chickens, we've heard Chester, we've heard Mushy. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do next, and then I'll probably go water the garden and... No! No, Chester, shush! Shh. All done! All done. Yeah, you can complain all you want, but I'm not... God, he could play that 24/7. So, I'll water the garden after this and go in and start my stock. I have a couple of chicken carcasses from when I roasted the chicken earlier in the week, and... Or, was it Saturday? I lost track. Must be Saturday. So I'm gonna make a chicken stock, throw the bones in, a couple of onions, some celery, carrots, a bunch of dill, and let it simmer slowly. Alright, I better go play with Chester at least a little bit. Alright, all planted and watered in. This table's starting to look like a garden center. And I think tomorrow I will plant these entire little dill plugs right into the garden. And maybe the basil too, because that's different than this basil. That's compact basil, so the leaves will be smaller and it'll be like a little bush. And these are regular basil. Oh my gosh, do you see Chester crying? Alright. I keep forgetting to come over and check on the roses. These are the long stem ones. Yeah, pretty. So I've started the stock. It is the 2 chicken carcasses, a large onion, the tops of all the celery leaves and everything. Oh, bubbled. An entire clove of garlic. I'm going to put in some peppercorns, a little salt. I'm going to strain this so I don't mind whole peppercorns. It'll just flavor stuff up. Thyme. I'm going to add some dill and carrots too. And there's the stock strained. I'm letting it cool, and then I'm going to refrigerate it. Here's the veggies and the meat that I'm picking through, and look at that bowl of chicken. I might just have to have some of that tonight with a squeeze of lemon. My favorite way to eat chicken after my grandmother would make chicken stock or soup. Bones in the garbage. Never give chicken bones to dogs. Oh, and speaking of dogs, would you like a piece of chicken? Yeah, be enjoyed by all. So that's going to be it for me for today. Thank you so much for stopping by and keeping me company. Don't forget the thumbs up. It's free for you and it helps me out. And I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everyone.